In today's video, we are going to learn how to sew a single welt breast pocket the easy way. Please kindly like this video, subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so that when next I upload a video, you will be the first to be notified. Now let's go straight to the video. This is the fabric I'm going to use. The piece of fabric that I'm going to use for the pocket. This is the wrong side of it, so I will have to mark it off. And because this fabric is somehow light, I'm going to gum it with this particular soft gum, or some people call it tissue paper gum. So I'm going to gum it at the wrong side of the fabric so that it will help give the fabric shape. Now the next thing you are going to do is to mark off where you are going to fix the pocket. You draw a straight line with your ruler, and please make sure when you are drawing all these lines on your fabric, make sure that you are using a white tailor's chalk because you can easily clean it. For this pocket, I'm going to make it 4 inches. The wideness of the pocket, I'm going to make it 4 inches. Then you mark it off. You have to make it clear enough so that you will not have issue when fixing the pocket. Now this is the fabric I'm going to use for the pocket itself, the width of the pocket or the mount of the pocket. I slice it into 2. Now this is the wrong part of the fabric as well, and that is the part I'm going to gum. You gum both sides. Then the next you are going to do is to draw a line on this towards the end of the mouth of the fabric that you've gummed. This will help you to run a straight line. It will help you to run a straight line while fixing the pocket, and it will also help you to maintain the width of the pocket. The width of the pocket. You can decide to make it you can decide to make the width any size of your choice. Like this, you can make it up to 1.5, or you can bring it closer to make it 1 inch or even less, depending on what you want to achieve. You can make it tinier. Now you are now going to place the gummed fabric on the right side of the main material that you are using. Now you are going to align that piece of material according to the line that you've already marked, and make sure that you backstitch, and also ensure that you are running the thread right from where you marked off according to the size, the length of the wideness of your pocket. Don't cross that line. Then also fix the second one. I'm going to make this pocket 1 inch. I'm going to make it 1 inch. So I measure it. You measure both ends. You measure both ends. This is the essence of the line that you drew with biro. Then this is where you're going to run from. That's the place you're going to stitch from. Make sure you don't cross that line. Make sure that where you started your first stitching is where you are starting the second stitching, and where you end as well. Make sure that none of them goes beyond the other. They must be equal for you to achieve a perfect and neat pocket at the end. As you can see, I started at the same line, the same with the other side. I ended at the same line. Then now you notch open. Make sure that you are not notching up to this line. You can give like an inch before then. Make sure you're using a very sharp scissors. Your scissors must be sharp for you to achieve this. Make sure you are not going to cut your stitches, the thread that you've run already. Make sure you are not going to tamper with the stitches, the place you backstitched. If your scissors is not sharp, you are not going to achieve a perfect ending. Then now you turn the fabrics inwards. Now adjust the width of the pocket. If you're enjoying this video, kindly click on the like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification bell so that when next I upload a video, you will be the first to be notified. You can see it has a space here. It still has a space here. And the beauty of this method is that you can adjust the size of the width of the pocket or the mouth of the pocket. You can adjust it to fit in to the spacing that you've already given. Click on the link above to learn how to make a double welt pocket with cover. So after this, you are going to iron it. You are going to smoothen it so that your pocket will look neater. The next thing you are going to do is to push the angles inside. The same with the other side. After setting it in place, you now smoothen it with your iron. Then you run thread on both sides. Now some people make the mistake of running the thread on top of the main fabric, but this is where you're going to run the thread from. Make sure you don't give any space between the notching and the main fabric. and make sure you don't tamper with the main fabric, otherwise your pocket will not be neat. You also do the same thing on the second side. That's it. Now we are going to form a loop that will fix on the pocket. I'm going to make it 1 inch before I fold. You now fold in 3 places. Fold the first side, second side, and now fold the third time. And run thread, just single thread on it. Then we are going to use this to form a loop. We are going to form a loop. You bend and bend the other side as well, so that it will form a nice angular shape, after which you stitch it off. Then the next thing we are going to do is to open up a part of what we've sewn already. This is how it's going to, the loop is going to look on the pocket. Then you open somewhere right from the center. And when losing a thread, make sure you are using a needle instead of razor blade. Use a hand needle instead of razor blade. Razor blade might be faster, but hand needle is safer. You just open a small place and neatly slide your loop inside. Slide the loop, make sure it's at the center of the pocket. Now you push it in according to what you want, and now gently rerun the thread that you've loosed already. Now you dip in your pockets. Then you trim. After trimming, you weave. Then I decided to fix the button at once. Here comes our pocket, perfectly sewn. Thank you for watching this video. Check back for more amazing educational videos that will be helpful to you as a tailor or a fashion designer. See you on our next video, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.